What do the people want? A very lovely morning to you and welcome to this very program, Good Governance Ministry, coming your way live on Audible 99.1 FM. About today's lovely Monday morning. Today is the fifth day. Today is the fifth day in the month of 2021. About this one, guys, okay, I don't need me a good governance ministry. Okay, kumaka good governance. Okay, the manager Tunuche Tinu Aro na ATFC Aga Noboda Nigeria. It was Metota Anambra State, especially. Remember, this program is sponsored by BVI Channel 1, and each time we're on this very program, we always adorn ourselves with all this supernatural and that also guide whatever we do. You're welcome. Once again, my name is Tony Olison Bekidi Okaragidi, one of us. I'm in the studio with Peter. Peter Asoso. It's my pleasure to welcome you.
Thank you, my brother.
We are going to look at two things. We are going to fuse as one: good governance or stomach infrastructure. What do people want? And when you talk about good governance, we have taken time to explain good governance, and think Peter Asoso has done justice to that. Where we look at ingredients of good governance, where we also mentioned rule of law. Looking at stomach infrastructure. What is stomach? These are things you get to know about it. And then by the time we're done with this, you understand what good governance is once again, and what stomach infrastructure is once again. And then we throw the question to the people. Which one do you want? It's a good one this morning. Let's begin this very morning by starting with the first question. Let's begin with stomach infrastructure. Most times we hear about this language. We'll be very delighted if we go into how the language came into being in Nigeria. Because most times during campaigns, people will tell you stomach infrastructure. What is stomach infrastructure? Can you repeat that?
My brother, I got body with this thing, body. I got body for a month because I go to nobody, and the people have come to terms with their condition that they want to first of all eat food before any other thing. Stomach infrastructure in Ethiopia is a situation where people want to take care of themselves first, especially during election time. Boiling down in Anambra State, contemporarily now we are preparing for election. It's an election year for Anambra State. And you all listening, and those of you who are participating in this stomach infrastructure, political stomach infrastructure happening right now. I bump into a couple of them where you have political rally, people who come there, I interact with them, they tell me how they are well fed, and the brown envelopes are given to them, and all the rest of them. And you understand that people are trooping out, following every political rally, not because they have something in demand or they want to hear from the person calling them that has intention to govern them, to interact with the person, demand from the person, know the person's ideology, what does the person have to offer them if he eventually becomes the governor, for instance. And you see that the people are only driven by what they can put in their belly, by the money they can obtain. And for so many or some other reasons as well, people, join political parties for this purpose. People go to collect their voter's card for this purpose. Solely during the election, you'll be able to collect some money and vote. All of that is what we consider stomach infrastructure. But have we asked ourselves, since we have been doing that, have we been satisfied? Then when you talk about good governance, I'm not saying that people should not think about their stomach infrastructure. Iwu ka ọ bụ na onye dị ndụ ga na-eri nri. Onye dị ndụ, as long as you are alive, you go to shop something, you go to shop food, you go take care of yourself, take care of your family. You have responsibility. There is no doubt about it. But which one comes first? Which one do the people set as their priority? That is where we have problem. When people set stomach infrastructure ahead of good governance, ebe a ka esi enwe nsogbu. Ebe a ka mpụ kwọnwa ji wee bụrụ the order of the day. Oh yeah, man, at the end of every election, the situation of the people gets worse. It is from frying pan to fire. Every time after election year, and when new government, your condition gets worse. Tell me anytime, and any better one. So what we're saying is that the people must understand the drive for good governance ministry is for us to refocus our energy, to refocus our mind, to channel our demand as a force, as a people, for our own good. If you have good governance, definitely your stomach infrastructure will be taken care of. But if you go ahead for stomach infrastructure by collecting money from politicians, sharing money, envelopes, food, so that at the end of the day, you sell your vote, you will suffer for it for the next 4 years. But if you choose to sacrifice your longer throat at delegate, is zip when you're up. Because this peanut, highest pata or last year for 1 day, or that last 1 day. 2,000 naira when you forget go to Zilligin Afia. 3,000 naira again, pata 10,000 naira. When you forget, and in good governance, good governance, you will be able to feed your family. Your children will be able to get job. You will be able to have conducive environment for your business to strive. You will live in a safe society where your life matters, where your life will be protected and preserved, where your dignity as a human will be upheld. That is what we are pushing for in good governance ministry, and that is why we are having this program. If engineer for this recently, how can the introduction kakano fat na preamble kakano? Akwata be beans ya kwa, and fat amata be the beans. My yes bego. Money politics is what we are seeing left, right, and center, and it is happening with impunity. People are no longer asking the question of what we want. Making proper demands. People are not thinking about that anymore. All we are thinking about is our belly first. It's a shame. Everyone listening to the sound of my voice should rally round and do this service to himself and to his children yet unborn. Because they're going to ask you questions. When all these things were happening, what did you do? What you need to do now is to join force with good governance. It is a platform. We are mobilizing the people. We are mobilizing the people. The minimum is 1 million man vote. You know, starting from this program, the time ab initio when we started this program, we were mobilizing 1 million man march to ban open grazing. We did our best. Our people became afraid because of NSAD aftermath. Now we are saying we are channeling our protest to the polling unit. The governors, they didn't sign that open grazing. In fact, now that they say they have banned open grazing, they are not committed to it. They are not enforcing it properly. Cattle are still being carried openly, grazed openly in people's farms. And that is the cause of all the agitation you are seeing in Nigeria today. It boils down on open grazing. Now the southern governors, including the southeast governors, joined hands to say they are ban open grazing. But they are not committed to it. Who and who is asking? Why is it that food, now, to buy food to eat is a problem? Everybody is feeling the heat. What do you think is the cause? People can no longer go to the farms. Food prices are skyrocketed. Children are going to bed without food. Adekuzioku, jobless youths. Adekuzioku, dilapidated infrastructures. Adekuzioku, that our children go out for 1 term and not strike 2 terms. Adekuzioku, doctors and akukwa. In the security operatives, are they taking proper care of them? The police, the army, the servicemen, are they properly taken care of? These are things, the questions our people should be asking and demanding for. The situation of Fundibo in Nigeria, who is talking about it? People, we are asking for regional government as irreducible minimum, working with organizations like Alibo Development Foundation, ADF, led by Professor Zodem Manwala. Working with organizations like NINAS, the assembling body of different indigenous nationalities in Nigeria, including Hanez Ndibo and the Pan-Yoruba organizations, the Middle Belt to the Niger Delta region. Every one of them formed that NINAS, demanding for constitutional review, or no, constitutional overhauling. They call it force majeure, constitutional force majeure. All boiling at answering the question of restructuring Nigeria back to regional government. That is the irreducible minimum. But who and who is talking about it? Who and who is making that demand? Because that is what is going to guarantee the equity, justice, and fairness for yourself and that of your children. That will create the enabling environment for you to do your business, for you to have your children not being discriminated because they are from this part of Nigeria. How can you have your child strive to have over 150 in order to have admission into Unity School? Then his counterpart in the north is being begged to have only 2 marks. And at the end of the day, other appointed judges or people from those same regions pass no federal character, the less disadvantaged place, where 2, where 3, where 4, Kage pushes Sefa Haga Bolozia, our chief judges. This is why we are demanding for regional government. Then why is it that nobody is talking about it? Other one that is the fundamental problem. And that is why we are encouraging everybody to go and register for this continuous voters registration exercise. We are mobilizing 1 million man vote. Go and register. I know about 5 Netors the election in Anambra State. Only they represent through this our aspirations for regional government, for ban on open grazing, for regional security, to have a regional, to have control of your resources, so that you'll be able to have your electricity, develop your infrastructure, have your justice system without being discriminated upon because you are from one part of Nigeria or not. So these are the things people are not asking, and these are the ingredients that will guarantee good governance because it had worked before, and that is why we have to go back to it. So Tony, if I have answered your question, I want to use this opportunity before you coming back again to admonish the people to go and register. We are already gathering our arsenals. Our people are in different local governments. And if you are interested, we have materials for mobilizing the people to go and register to continue this education. Please call 0810 420 7522 or 080 6098 2212. Or after this program, you just reach out to me through my Facebook or social media platform or follow us on BVI Channel 1. We will give you more information so that you collect the materials that will enable you to share to the people, flyers, posters. Can them mad well put an igwe register for continuous voters registration and make it because we are mobilizing 1 million man voters. My brother.
Remember, people also want to know when the registration is beginning. Has it begun?
It has already begun.
All right, because it's important.
It began on 30th of June.
And then it's going to last, I don't know if you
I think till next year.
Okay, all right, because let's quickly really let you know that the program you're listening to is Good Governance Ministry, sponsored by BVI. We're looking at stomach infrastructure and good governance. He has done justice to that by telling us what stomach infrastructure is. And he has also let us know what good governance is. But why do people go for stomach infrastructure? Because when you go to the polling votes, the polling unit, the polling booth, everything that has to do with polling, if you go there and the vote canvasser, those will tell you that they can vote to Lonya game of my getting 2,000, I getting 3,000, I getting 4,000. Give one for your own mind, just like one woman said. There's nothing bad. As you get to a vote, snap it. But just like many people are pushing, nobody will go to the polling booth with his phones. For those who may have collected money, so you don't hold them to account for the money they have collected because the money was illegal money. You don't account for illegality. You account for what? Legality. If any right, you account for. But people are canvassing that now. I get put a campaign whereby nobody goes to the polling booth with his phones to snap anything at all. It's not for kissing their own agents, go for any vote. Don't do that. Our business as usual. But all the same, I think I know BVI and then the Good Governance Ministry will take it up on themselves to make sure that nobody goes to the polling booth with his phone for whatever reason, for under any guise, under whatever arrangement, under whatever negotiation or contract you have with people. But then the issue is the money not collected by the kids will go, the stomach and the infrastructure. I can rice. Kita kalute na go rice na go get. They just remember it because they want something from you. Where?
Fufu and a kitchen waterproof.
Ebute indomie, karafia, noodles and can boom cobera, kana, bamam kana, beer. Ebute nekege, ebute karafia 5 kg, neck on your bona. On your bona, where that mindset. Can look at anybody gets with fear.
Oh no, but where that mindset, Malona, in fact, many people, unfortunately, where that mindset.
Oh, one neck and eat for neck. I said, can patting can neck, can patting can neck, can patting can neck. What would people, how would you want people to say, or people are not fear, okay, hand neck and on doors on neck, now fear, my main feature limit. Is that the case here?
Honestly, Tony, Imago, I have category van, one will go bring canvas and them mothers. I knew na column for everything, but Malon that now, that thing van a new bo your destiny cabana, all the going near Prince with easy, easy. So, Obuni in a vote according to the size of apparatus or the size of the envelope. Just know that though that size your destiny from you. Just that size here. In fact, here multiply that thing by 365 or 66 days in a year into 4. Or if you multiply you are suffering, your misery, your hardship. Because when I spend that money to buy those things, it you don't want because someone not to fego. I contribute to money to sponsor election. Those people gotta recover their investment. And that their investment they got you goes up. They got you school. They got you those your bodo. If I were delegate Gafo, Kafage, well, look what Omuludi name because one of them business not your loss. So by the time you understand the damage you're doing to yourself, you hotter that now, last, now you be the victim of your own stupidity. I'll put it that way. Because when on water, aim at that now going to sell your vote or go to these politicians because of election now. Lozozie na 4 years ahead of you in LA. So my brother, my sister, ndị na-ege anyị ntị, ife anyị na-ekwu okwu ya bụ ewe akpọ unu oku unu na-eje ebe ahụ ị na-eje ebe ahụ na-ajụfa ka ihe unu chọ ka efe ndị Igbo chọ ka efe ndị Anambra chọ kedu ife ọ ya wee mee omee obi n'ihe gbasara election. If I just mobilize 1 million people bụ ka atụ election a dịka esoro wee to before ka people pụta n'igwe anyị na-eme nyocha anyị at the end of the day aga m agwa ndị mmadụ ga-ejikwa aka fa ghọtakwuo nekwa ebe a na-eje nekwa ebe wụ problem nekwa ebe bụ ebe mmiri su ebe na opi ụgbọgwụ nekwa ife anyị kwesịrị ime ka ọ wee dịla anyị na mma.
All right, thank you so much. Manatolo oh, finish in on Yabote. I get you a low or better break. Actually, a tazo and ya. When you keep in your own, if I Nikumakia, if I Nikumakia, not on a prophet of God who you will serve. Manasa Piare Polo, who got served the living God. Let's take a break. When we come back, we are going to announce the phone lines once again and allow you to come in and then make your contributions to what we have this very morning. We'll be right back.
BVI Channel 1, an online media for the unity of Egypt, with over 143,000 subscribers and millions of followers all over the world. Search for BVI Channel 1 on YouTube and Facebook or call 0810-420-7522. The number again is 0810-420-7522. BVI Channel 1, Voice of Indigo, Voice of the People. This program is sponsored by BVI.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. So, today, 99.1 FM about today's lovely Monday morning. Today is the 5th day, rather. It's more the 5th day in the month of. Good Governance Ministry, sponsored by BVI. I'm still honorable speaker, Tony Lisambeki. And it's 55515. We have many people already on the line. Let's go straight to the phone lines. Good morning, you're welcome. It's good to have you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, it's your bed. Hello? It's Hello? Alright, call us back. We can always hear you. Good morning.
Good morning, Tony Lisambeki.
Darwin Nekeduki, man.
Augustine from
Awada, go on.
Good governance.
You told us to work infrastructure. You told us 2,009 and pulling units. 4,000 can and this time around. Okay. Darwin Nana Bonassia 4,000 now. Oluze chia ni maya osubununu na collect na bana chero ka mbekwa Chinedu biko inyere na connect no so na chekwu na osto na ife ndị mmadụ na polling unit ka na chọkwa ina lofa back.
Of course na ego fa kava na recover kwa back ego fa kava na recover
so ndị na bamba se gini ndị agbulu ndị tax
ọrọzi mmadụ chepụtara n'ilu ọkwa mmadụ kava na anatala ego
na ị na-ekwu na ego ndị mmadụ na alụ ka na alụkwa.
Oh yes,
onye ọbụla na-alụ ego afọ na the last election on the right ikwu ndị asị n'ụzọ pụọ.
Of course, if you the right bụ no nye n'isi ka mmiri si wee gbalụ.
Okay.
All mmadụ chepụtara ndị a na main road. It will interest you to know that now all these boys on the street did not just come out on their own.
Okay.
All nwere ndị na-akụrụfe egwu and ndị na-akụrụfe egwu ahụ ndị politicians sponsor ndị wetara ego afọ eke gị election.
Okay.
That is the truth.
Okay. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Honorable Justice.
Yeah, welcome. It's good to have you.
Good morning, our guest in the studio.
Down one them.
My name is Samuel Johnson. I'm second chapter.
Or the check is up with God.
I think we're talking about good governance. I'm going to be
A channel a go apparatus and 5 kg, 10 kg na election. And I can come and I can noodles. Neke or to take. na ị ga-eje snap onye ọbụla ị tụrụ ị snap iweta mana onwe ndị na-emezi ya kịta nọ onye ọbụla ịtụ snap ịbịa ikelu nke gị na ihe ebu ụzọ jee tụọ wee bịa wee kelu
mana va na bypass ni ya by ịchọ ka ewelu phone ije lu agwa gị ewelu phone gị snap onye ịtụ iwerezi ratin as receipt gị wee je were ego
ịma mme nke afọ ọ sị na ọma mme ya na orukwu anụ na nke ịga na polling booth ị snap were weta bịa were receipt ọ receipt gị ka isi ekwe were receipt were collect ya the collectible ide ego bụ ife ọbụla ha debe n'ime ọ sị na ọma mme ya na nwere ife mekata aka ọ mee ya
biko jekwa ka ije binye aka jee wetakwa your voters card ma gasikwa ike onye ọbụla jebe.
Good morning. Darren, you're welcome.
Hello.
Your name and where you calling from? You're welcome. All right, call us back. Just make one eye, no. Good morning. Ụtụtụ ọma. Kedu ka ime? Darren.
Daalụ nwanne m o Chineke gọzie gị.
Daru, you're welcome.
Na asikwa na m chọrọ iwu ọchịchị. Ọ bụ eziokwu na agụụ dị n'obodo. Mana ezigbo onye ọchịchị bata ọ ya emekwa obodo ajụrụ oyi. Agụụ na-agụde ụmụaka ya enwe ọrụ ife agawa ọfụma. Mana ọ bụ na anaghị ego ahụ ehiche ego nke m nsogbu ahụ ya pụta. Ya na-asị m ukwu na ezigbo onye ọchịchị ka mma n'obodo. Ọ ibe m mere ikwu n'ụtụtụ a.
Darren, mana Benụ? Ịma na echi ịtụ election na anyị adịghị ekwu na ọ ga-esi ịtụ afọ dị. Mana anyị na-eme imagine akpọ gị Benụ sị gị ịma na etu isi ekwu okwu agụụ Benụ gaa tụnyere pati dị etu a ka ị bịa na ukwu mangoro welu 5,000 kedu ife ị ga-eme Benụ? Ka ị bịa welu 5,000 n'ukwu mango welu ị snap ya o ị ga-snap ya
Ọ bụ na nne anya fụ na pati a
hapụ ihe ị na-ene anya sị gị bịa welu o wee ka ọ bụrụ na ọ bụrụ pati ị chọrọ ịtụrụ because ọ nwee ife dị iche na pati ị chọrọ ịtụrụ asịsị gị na gị welu bịazie
akpọbakwala ya akpọba ndị pati nke a sị gị na ya enye gị 5,000 ndị nke masị na ya enye gị 20 ndị nke asị na ya enye gị ma 10 20 nyekwa oge akpa rice
asị gị snap ya ka ị bịa n'ukwu mango wele ego kedu ife ị ga-eme Benụ?
ọ bụrụ nke nna chọrọ ịtụ elu na ezigbo mkparị na-anọrị ya. Ọgụ ya?
Anyị achọrọ ịma nọ asị gị bịa wele ego n'ukwu mango kedu ife ị ga-eme nke ikwu maka agụ ikwuru okwu agụ
ihe ewere ego lee votu gị
simple
Ọ ewere ego tee.
bịa welu 5,000
Ọ ya tee. Mba.
ịma nwelu maka ọ bụrụ na ị welu ego afọ bịa ebe a sị mụ na ndị agboro kwuju n'ilo Benụ mma tụpụrụ gị ọnụ
Agụụ na-agụkwa ahụ.
Benụ sị na agụ
anyị emezi pọp akpịrị anyị for now because imerụzi pọp abaghị analụ gị na merụ
Benụ sị na agụ na-agụkwa
ama na agụ dị n'obodo.
Good morning, you're welcome. It's good to have you. Kedu ka ị mere ezigbo mmadụ? Chidebere Kenneth, you're welcome.
Daalụ nwanne o
You're the sure that you were good governance. It's a funny man to you. 5,000 k rejected.
solu convert ebe ndị ọzọ kaba dị ka gị
All right, thank you so much. Imana, can I get you? There are other plans that will be coming up later. We will tell you these plans. Good morning. You're welcome. Darren, can I get out? George calling from Enugu, we are welcome.
On the issue of good governance, I think it will be very difficult for cockroach to be innocent in the garden of fowl. We cannot have good governance in a situation where the entire country is corrupt. Because if we are not good governor in one state, for example, how does it translate to better economy of the entire country? So what we should be talking about at this point, if the whole Southerners, especially Southeast, South, and the Middle Belt will come together, there should be restructuring of the entire political system before 2023 election. Not need to talk, there's nothing that can come out of Nigeria now. If you are not, you cannot be, if you are not corrupt, you can't be anything in Nigeria. So there must be trying to speak back. We talk that we listen to that. No, and besides, can you practice democracy in a country where about 90% are very poor? Democracy does not work in a poor country where population of the people are poor. Democracy works in advanced nations where at least greater number of people are at least they have something doing. They are resourceful. When you see a poor man, a hungry man who has never eaten for 2-3 days and he sees opportunity to get 1,000 naira to buy food, how do you blame him for taking 1,000 during an election? So all these are a problem of the system that need to be addressed. We have strong personalities in Nigeria, but weak institutions. Nigerians should come together. Let us behave as a civilized nation. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll come back to that point you made. Good morning. You're welcome.
Hello, good morning, Tony Obunda.
You're welcome, Darren. Thank you, man.
Tony, the status.
Daalụ nwanne m.
You're welcome.
Let's get back a great sport to go up.
Ezigbo mmadụ gaa n'iru.
Opinion that you make I marabo under this structure. We have good governance. It cannot be achieved. We have good governance. Because the structure of this country, when we have good governance. This is and let me tell us, I will go a lot of sacrifices never at the OBN. Oh no, IPOB or it has no one. Get to my friend. I don't know let us align with Nnamdi for better governance. I don't know what I'm wrong. That is from the area I can say with good governance.
Mana chalo kambia Eziafa ka ego chalo. Eziafa ka ego Anambra State election na bia. What are you trying to say? Can you na chika wana election na bia November 6. November 6 ya. Oburo ge me so ina chika wa can the matter happen to election? Oh, when fe na cho.
Kedu ife ị na-achọ?
Darren. Alright, I'm going to be people.
I'm going to give
you man. Don't wait, case I'm not going primary 1. We're going 2. We're go 2. We're go primary 6. You see, on your one, I see primary 1. I'm going to primary 6. I'm going to figure me. Mana, you look into Kukampu. Good morning. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I don't want to talk good governance. Also Nigeria the getter. One night work
Hapo aburo na agent ndem chalo ma chalo.
The field digress ya
ni topic eji. Mboso mo na geji the topic in gaf. Kai na enekwa anya topic obu na eji. Kai happy di na abo.
Kai distract you digress.
Mana egwu atulo ebi
Nanti. Next
chalo anyenda example.
Let's
assume na onye ọbụla na-ekwu ife ọ na-ekwu na onye ndị mmadụ achọrọ ewe bụrụ gọvanọ Anambra steeti ụnụ anụ nke bụ nwee
anụ nke bụ ụdị anụnụ
ụnụ anụ nke bụ nwee
nna anyị ukwu anyị ga-ekwu okwu anyị ga-etinye ọnụ n'okwu boycott of election and
ife nchọrọ ijwo
next week.
Chinedu biko ka m nwalụ ndị ohere ayọ ndị mmadụ ọ bụrụ na ị kwetara n'ihe gbasara elekshọn dịka akpọna
ọ kara mma
chelụ onye ekwetara na elekshọn ya mere gịnị ya
ebe anyị na-mobilize ndị mmadụ ka ndị mmadụ pụta n'igwe
ya akpọna jos ọ bụrụ na ị kwenyelụ na
ije rie ofe nsala mbọsị elekshọn akpọna ọbara uru
enwere program anyị ga-abụ eme maka nke ndị chọrọ gịnị ofe nsala ekwube okwu ya ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ elekshọn biko akpọna
ebe anyị na-ekwu na anyị na-mobilize 1 million person ga-apụta bịa to vote.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're welcome.
Shoni, I'm enjoying what you people are doing.
Darren.
You see, our people, we have problems. People don't really understand what you people are doing. What you are saying is, whether you want governance or stomach infrastructure, that's the question. People are talking about what has Nnamdi Kanu to do with it. Anambra election is coming. What you are saying, you have to begin. You can't change the system. You have to begin with you. You understand? Now, Nigeria generally is not been blessed from the time I do with good governance. And there are states like there was a time we had one of you was giving us. We knew the amount he left in justice. He could have squandered his own money like others. But he left those amounts. And other people didn't. You understand? So what we're saying, we want people who will come and help us. Not people who will give us money and go and cook the money. So whether we can endure to suffer by taking the money there, enjoy the good governance everybody is clamoring for. And this can happen. We can get the money and it stands our good for the people we want, not to be lured with money. That's what good governance is all about. We are not saying that if we have the candidates for our drama, what can we do in the other election? So please, people should understand what we say today are canvassing. That's my contribution. Thank you.
Right, thank you so much for your contribution. Good morning. You're welcome. It's good to have you.
Yes, thank you. Good morning.
Darren, you're welcome.
Yes. I want to correct an impression. I am the judge calling from Enugu.
Can the impression actually correct on can create it on can the more create it?
Yes, the impression I want to correct is people talking about Nnamdi Kanu or this. Nnamdi Kanu is completely contradictory to what we are talking about. Because I don't buy the idea of Nnamdi Kanu and what he stands for, because his agendas are not put straight. Like Sundebo of the Southwest, he's fighting against Fulani herdsmen who are terrorizing the Southwest. But out of Nnamdi Kanu in Southeast here, is that of attacking police stations.
But no, let's not go there. No,
that is not what we are even talking about.
Remember, that allegation is not subscribed. In fact, we take exception to that because only in other after police station. Many times I've listened to him when he said it's not after police station, no matter how much, but that's by the way. But if I need good governance and stomach infrastructure, no.
Because if I know the abu those go to bani anu maka I na ekwu okwu ani igbu go ka ga ebido with because charity begins at home.
And they should not bring two contradictory issues.
But let's talk about this one.
Yes. What we are talking about is good governance, not issue of Nnamdi Kanu. Because we have.
So take between good governance and the stomach infrastructure. Now let's come back to the question.
Yes, we are talking of good governance.
Choose one.
Election must rule.
You subscribe to it. You subscribe to good governance called stomach infrastructure.
Good governance.
I'm gonna dial. Can they also work? Can they also work?
Good morning. Okay, but look at that. Really, you're welcome.
Dial.
in a economic program. I'm a good Ogala give you a population on the Canani.
Abane chukuno so darine.
Hello, Ogala. I think we are going to have good governance among the Banco. I have very much and good governance. I have become more because the April Bible will see that now when the righteous are done, the people will rejoice. But I would not judge on the media if you can have run a baba. So now, what do you that have good governance? Nigga, if you need that, there's only one naira and a candy model. One of the ones you believe now, one naira and a 50 naira and a candy model for the first time. I'm not going to go to transition on us. If you know the Yaka, if you know the on the Monuku Moneta, on the Economic, so now I think we're going to come much more three going and have more naira and the more try to the more you can try.
Darine, the Benechukuno so darine. Good morning.
Good morning,
You're welcome.
From building material.
Darwin, the cake I built in this morning.
Right, the line of subscribe to Man, I told you, I'm going to Brazil. Why party I didn't
Yes, you.
number 10 the whole party from Africa.
Apana papa tibiko.
I had a powerful party.
Okay. The whole party, even our pulling in is important at election. If you can, so here I think government now we can act 5,000, then next 1,000, then next 2,000. Basic agency we went to the good governance. Basic agency we.
Mande mado hota iba ni yoku.
The system they corrupt. The system. Country now the corrupt.
They corrupt nnam. They corrupt. Don't want no with you. Kedone na yakwa baba na system. My brother, obo na ine chanya ni do chanya, if that non dem mado na akwaba ndị na-achịba na that system because onye an ordinary man pụtakịta asị na ọ chọrọ ịchị unu wetara unu ezigbo ọchịchị unu ga-asị ya kedu ife ọ debelụ efu that no na mmadụ anyị nwebụ mmadụ kwesịrị ichenji godo onwe anyị individually ozi anyị na-agbasa bụ ka ndị mmadụ individually change godo their mindset so that generally anyị chịkọta ọnụ will be able to fight these people out. Ka anyị esi wee fight fa bụ na ihe esonye kwenye na good governance ma na-agbasa ozi dị na ya ebe a ka anyị ebidogodu.
All right.
Oh yeah, ka nọ na taa.
It's still part of it. It's still part of it. If I know come here, but one is this one of the getter. Ndị kwu na ajọ mmụọ na-enye nsogbu na manchụmụ ya. Ifo ndị na-asị ka ebuso ajọ mmụọ agha na-asị ka ndị mmadụ kweta ka na-ebuso nwa ajọ mmụọ agha asị mba ajọ mmụọ adịba
Ọ dịbago lisensi. Enwere ife akịsị rapụzi anya. Ị bịa complain.
Ị na-asị na ajọ mmụọ arụ m tinyekwa isi ebe ọ ga-eme ọ na-alụ. Mana na-asị gị kwetagoro na a ga-emebi mbibi ma na ajọ mmụọ. Just kweta.
Kwetagoro ka isolu.
That is it.
Be counted.
All right. Good morning, you're welcome. It's good to have you.
Morning.
Darwin, the kero came in. Mommy Chimel Meza Gabanilo.
That one, na Gabaniru. So ne kwenye ne ba ile oku ngwaje kwaba ndị ọzọ kwaba ndị ya adụ kwaba ndị obo unu ka ba kwenye kwuo
All right, Darren. Good morning, you're welcome. It's good to have you.
Good morning, Tony.
Augustine, all the line again, yes, so. Oh, the car.
Get to the house.
on line ebe ọ nọ I think na network ya na-enye nsogbu
ekwuru m na network ya na-enye nsogbu ekwubukwa m ekwu ka anyị ya azụ n'igwe okwu anyị na network na-enye nsogbu mana okwu ị na-ekwu dị ka ife ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ ga-achọ ịnụ mana network gị. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You're welcome.
Morning.
Darren. Ezigbo nwanna m nwoke kedu ka ime?
Daalụ nwanne.
Maka na ọkịta ka ndị a na-azụ elekshọn ndị a na-azụ ịzụ gọvanọ na-eji ego ya wee ha jichasie ya achọ ka enweta na 4 years na-eweta 4 years nke ọzọ wee rụọrọ obodo ọrụ abịa na first 4 years nwe ibe ha ya arụ ọkịta ka a na-eji ego ka na imagine eji 26 million naira ebiji fọm
Ọ dị egwu.
Ebe ahụ oge ndị niile a super delegates niile anụ aja vootu ma ego onye nyesịrị mpa ekefe ego millions ụfọdụ ka eke 100 ụfọdụ ka eke 50 n'uche m ọ bụ 2,000 naira enye mmadụ bụ atụ vootu ọ bịa bụrụ ibe ha ya emefu ọ bụ onye ọkịta ka a na-emefu ego ahụ ha na-atụ ma akpa ha na-agba onye nwetazi nwere bụ gọvanọ tụazịa ka enweta ego niile ori n'etiti ndị otu ha ndị pati mgbe ego ha spendere ọdosikwu na ya taktis ụlọ ha na-abụchiga ndị a na-achị obodo azụ ndị a na-achị ọcha na ọ bụrụ ọzọ ego ya ekere mmasị ọ bụrụ ya mana ọ dọrọ mma ka ya na-anụ nwe ego a na okwesị ọ ga na-eke ego onye ọ nakọrọ ịrụ obodo ọrụ ga-arụ obodo ọrụ weta ma okiri ego nwere oge ego ọmụmafọ uche m na-ekwu na ọ bụrụ na-ekere 2,000 na-atụ
ịmalụda na achalụ nwanna nwoke ịmalụda na ego niile ekere na ọ nwere ndị bụ sponsors ndị ọsị ka wele ego a tinye na elekshọn gị wele ego a tinye na elekshọn gị wele ego a tinye na elekshọn gị si wele ego a ke ndị mmadụ ịjụ ọ sị gị ka nkebe n'afa gị ka m were ego m kebe isi ya ngwaje ekebe ọ kesisi ego ahụ fụchara nwanna ọ kesị ya ọkenwasị dị ego afọ ọ bịazie n'ụbọchị ị ga-apụtazi bụrụ gọvanọ ọ sị gị ka nna ama na-eji boro pit ka nna ama na-eji ezi iwe ka nna ama na-eji ebe afọ ọ na-ama na-eji ebe afọ
ọ na-apụghị ego n'ike
ọ na-agbakwa gị nekwa ego ndị ntinye na elekshọn gị jezie m ka nna ere mitiri gọọmenti ego akwa etu afọ gị esibata apụta a na-apịa nwanne mmadụ azụ ịpụta
ihe bụ ife n'isi
mmepe fon line ebe a na-eme program ụlọ na-akpọ m na-asị m na-ekwe ka esi apịawa anya azụ na-ekwe ka ndị nche ndị asị anọ ebe a akwa ife afọ ka ọ na-ebute
ibe na-ekwu Tony ibe nwanne anyị nọ na fon na-ekwu bụ eziokwu o bido na political ndị anụnwasị na ba bụ party members ọfanwa bụ ndị na-atọ ọgọdọ anyị egwu na-atọ ọgọdọ ịghọtago because mana these people are part of our society they are part of our society they are our neighbors ya ka o ji wee dị mkpa Obu ne potaro. Gibunde masisi. If you don't come out, they will come out on your behalf. That is the problem. People, if you don't come out, they will come out on your behalf. And they will collect that money on your behalf. And everybody, and not fear ahead. He will not suffer it on your behalf. You will suffer your own, and he will suffer his own. Okwu na-agwa unu tata bụ na nchịkọta bụ na onye ọbụla gbalụ jebe ebe a na-eme gịnị, ebe a na-erejista, ebe na inwetabeghị ebe jebe. We are mobilizing 1 million votes, and by the time egwu ga-eseti ọfụma, onye ọbụla ga-ama ebe ndị mmadụ na-eje, representing our aspiration, our demand, what we want. If I na-agwa gị kịta bụ je ka ije registration, I na-eme program, I na-eme gathering, meeting every Saturday, good governance ministry. You can come to Oka every Saturday ebe I na-eme meeting, fellowship ebe I na-deliver ndị mmadụ from the spirit of corruption and impunity. Capacity ya kpere gari ile their future. Kpọọ 0810 420 7522 ọzọkwa 0810 420 7522 maọbụ ịkpọ 080 6098 2212 ọzọkwa 080 6098 2212 maọbụ ị na-esonye anyị n'ife anyị na-eme n'igwe ịntanetị na BVI Channel 1 na YouTube anyị ma na social media platforms. Search BVI Channel 1. Ị ga na-enweta ozi anyị every day. Anyị na publish steady. Now, ihe a ka anyị na ọ bụkwa na ịchọ ịnweta mụnwa personally, just search Asuzu Chinedu Peters na Facebook. Anọ m there. Aga m enwe ohere mụ na ga-ekwuo ebe anyị na-agwa ọnụ ọbụla kịta jebe ọnụ ọbụla chọrọ iwere our material like flyers, posters for good governance. Biko kpọọ akara ekwentị anyị kpọ so that send alụghị ama bịa weli ya n'ọfịs ise anyị mana Ọnịcha mana Ọka na ebe dị iche iche ka ị wee sonye. Mba ị ga-agbalụ nwa gị ma generation emubeghị amụ ma gị onwe gị bụ ịkwado ọlụ a.